I could sit here and give you a bunch of fitness statistics on why you should track your goals and how it's going to improve your life, but that's not why you're here. You're here for a fast, efficient, and quick system that's a get in, get out, track your workouts, find your meals, and move on with your day. This system is built for efficiency. I've been using Notion a long time, and the days of staying in and inputting data for hours are over. If you're like me, then you'll love this fitness tracker. It does everything you want to the top level, but also is a get in and get out system. So let's dive into it. When you open the fitness tracker, you're going to be greeted by four main buttons at the top of the page: new workout, new exercise, log weight, and update progress. I've already preloaded all of these buttons to do exactly what needs to be done, so you guys have nothing to worry about. So, say you just got home from the gym or you're reviewing your day, all you're going to want to do is come up to the new workout button over here, click that, and then I've preloaded a bunch of templates down at the bottom that should encompass all of the workout categories you should want. So if we came down and we clicked on leg day, for example, you can see that not only did a leg day populate over here for this week's workouts, but we have an entire page that's dedicated to not only how we did today on our leg day, whether it was, sluggish, motivated, whether, we hit the sauna or the steam room. We also have a weight tracker that's a reference database. So this is a middle database that splits the workouts and the end fitness tracker. I've also made it easy for you guys to access this middle database by clicking this update progress button. As you can see, this is opening the fitness tracker database and it's showing all of the muscles by group. This database right here, although not accessible as a view on the homepage, is really the meat and potatoes of what makes this whole system run. What you're first going to want to do is find the muscle group that you're targeting and input the exercises that you want to track. From that point, you can make your way over to the starting weight and decide if this is going to be today's weight or the weight that you originally started with when you started working out. Then we move over to the current weight that you have for all your workouts, and then whatever your goal weight is. We can then see on the right a nice progress bar explaining exactly how far along we are with our fitness goals per muscle group, along with the relation to the fitness overview, which gives us access to not only these progress bars on the home screen, but all of the progress percentages combined into 1% per group for a master percent of each of the muscle groups together. And if I go back to the home page and scroll down, you can see that the fitness overview is exactly what I just talked about. You'll see that chest has a 58% completion percentage between all the workouts in that muscle group. At the top of the page, you'll also find buttons to add a new exercise and log a weight. So if I wanted to go ahead and log my weight for today, I can come in here, go to current weight, type in, 185, date today, progress pics, don't have any, status, we can put done. And then we don't have any life areas to connect it to right now. But if you did have the master template, then you could connect that to a life area. So if I click out of there, you come in and you scroll down. Now you can see under new page, we have current weight at 185. The date was auto-filled to today, and the status was checked off as done. This is going to sit in a database in the background out of view. So if you ever wanted to go look at the entire view, you can just scroll down and click on the fitness tracker and then go down to body weight tracker. There you can see all of the weights that you inputted from the day you've downloaded the template. And with that being said, onto the food headquarters. When you first open this page, you're going to be greeted by your own personal dashboard. Here you have the option to view all of your meals that you've ever added to the database, filtered already by breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, or your favorites. Say I clicked into like overnight oats or something, that would just bring up a menu on the right. It would auto include all of the ingredients that you've prior linked to that meal. It'll also add a photo recipe, tell you whether it's, today's breakfast, tomorrow's breakfast. It'll tell you the meal type, the rating, and whether you're eating it this week. If I back out of that and I go back to the home dashboard, You can also see that we have an ingredients list and a grocery list. So if I hop into the ingredients list, you can see a database that's filled with all the food and ingredients we've ever implemented. All it takes is a few clicks, and in one go, you have a grocery list that's set up for easy access. Here, you can sort them by what type of food they are, whether it's, protein, fruits, dairies, sweets, condiments, the cost of said item, and how many you currently have in stock in your house. If you look over to the left on the dashboard, you might see that it does track calories as well. The calories is a one-time input if you wanted when you first add the item, and only shows up in the view just to give you an overview of what your day actually looks like in a nutshell. This page wasn't built to take over whatever current app you're using to track all of your macros and fitness goals originally. It was really built so I had a nice grocery list to view every time I went to the store. And anytime I was stuck between what to order, I could always just come over to the quick takeout bars and restaurants or past meals, and it just streamlines the whole process of what I want to eat so much faster. With that being said, that's the overview of the fitness tracker and the food headquarters. I hope you guys enjoyed and you were able to take a lot from this demo video. My goal here is really just to provide you guys with as much content and information as possible to streamline your setups to the best of your abilities. I remember when I was in your shoes and I just really didn't know what I was doing or the best ways to view data at all. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below or message me on any of my social media platforms. I'm going to drop a link to the beginner database video in the top left here, and I hope to see you in the next one.